Okay, I hope you're excited. We are here and about to see a live example, really how to make money online pretty much the easiest and fastest way possible, and that's selling traffic. If you have a list, which as an FPL paid member, that's what you're going to learn how to do and basically get is a list. You're going to have a list of over 25,000 subscribers. But if you have a list, you can make money. I'm going to show a way to do that by selling traffic. So for all of my people listening here that are completely new, they don't really understand selling traffic or clicks and opens and solo ads and that type of thing, let me give you a brief explanation. Um, let's imagine that you don't have a list, right? So you want to get traffic to your website. You want to get people to see your potential offer, your product, and so this way you can maybe get a sign up or a sale. Well, you have no list, so what do? You're going to go out and you're going to buy what's called a solo ad. You would pay somebody like me, or another guy that has a list, and you're going to pay us a certain amount of money, and we will mail our list to get you visitors to the website. So what I'm suggesting here is that you become the person that gets paid, right? So what I do when I build a solo ad, I actually really don't sell many because um, for a period of time, that's all I was doing was selling solo ads, and I was making over 8,000 a month through selling traffic. But I don't really sell too many right now. But when I do, this is how I do it. So let me give you a live example here. I go to Google or whatever your email provider is. You can do this in Notepad or wherever you want to do, but it just makes it easier for me to layer things like this. And I'll type up a little ad for my solo ad, right? So I wrote premium solo ad available, 125 clicks to 500 clicks available, top tier 65%, real buyers list included on the send. Actually, I put the word the on the send, high quality responsive type of leads. 0.50 to 0.40 cents per click depending on the order size. So that means that if somebody buys only 125 clicks, I'm going to charge them a higher price. If they want to buy 500 clicks, I'm going to charge them 0.40 cents per click. So you just do 500 times 0.40, that equals $200. So that somebody would have to pay me. Then I just put a little thing here. I really sell solo ads, but when I do, my customers get results. Right now I have one, maybe two spots open, then I close the doors. Private message me ASAP to discuss the solo ad. Right, so now I'm just going to copy this. And, there's tons of places you can sell solo ads. In this example, I'm going to show you some Skype rooms. This is it, right? So I'm just going to copy paste my message. Let me get into all these rooms here. And this is really all you got to do here. Just copy paste the message. So you can see this is not very hard work to do. I guess some people would say it's a little bit tedious, but to make $200, technically within, could be 10 minutes, could be 5 minutes, could be 20 minutes. um, just to send out an email is pretty easy to do. You see I'm just posting the same message in all of these different solo ad rooms. The reason I'm doing that is because in these rooms people are, not only are they selling, but a lot of people are looking to buy ones, and normally what happens is, after maybe 10, 15, 20 minutes, you'll start getting some responses. People asking you about your solo ad. I'm just going to post it in. And if you are trying to sell traffic, you let me know, and I can add you to all of these rooms. This way, I have tons of places to post. Because I do know that that is a question. How am I going to sell? How am I going to find customers? And this is a pretty easy way to do it. Alright, so what I'm gonna do is stop the video and then I will pick it up. Okay, so we're gonna pick up where we left off, and what I want to do here is just show you that we made our post here at 4:10 p.m., right? So I did get a response. This guy named Jeffrey Benson had messaged me, so he added me as a contact. He said, "Hey Chris, do you have your solo ads and can you send today?" Right? So this was at 4:44. So it took 34 minutes to get a response from somebody. Which I'm sure by the end of tonight, I'll have a good 5 or 6 more responses. But let's just go through this, and I'll take you through the process of selling a solo ad so you can see exactly how easy it is to make money online. Because there's been people online that have worked for years and have never made money, right? They've spent time, hours, weeks, days. Family members are like, "What are you doing?" And it's just so hard to make money, right? And I'm about to show you how to do this. It took me a minute to make a post, and it took me 34 minutes to get a response. So this is the conversation we had. So he wrote, I wrote, "Hey," he writes, "Hi." I wrote, "What's the product or service you're trying to send for?" So remember, he's trying to get visitors to this page, right? So he sends me his link. Now I'm going to check it out, right? I'm going to read the copy, make sure it's not ridiculous, because I'm going to be sending this to my list, and I don't want to send something that looks crappy. This looks okay, right? So it says hurry, limited copies available. I'm just going to put in a fake name here. I've actually already done this to check it out, so we'll go look at my other one. But let's just go. I like to go through here, and I like to make sure a few things. One, that you're not on a rotator link. If we refresh the pages.
Hi, it's Jeffrey. Yeah, let me quickly work on.
Well, this already tells me that this is his own custom page, right? So I'm going to just refresh it real quick. You can see it's going to bring back to the same page. There's nothing fishy going on, because when some people buy traffic, what they'll do. Oops, my bad. What they'll do is they will actually rotate it, and they'll do all kinds of funky stuff. You just want to make sure that it's a thank you page, and that's it, right? So let me just go to the next page and see what he's promoting. And you can see here, brings you to iPass, which is kind of like a spin-off of the entire. I'm okay with this. This is going to be a good solo ad. There's going to be people that are interested in this type of offer. So I can close this out now. And so I wrote, what's your product and service? So he sent me that. I wrote, okay, so it's your own custom page, thank you page, and it redirects to iPass, right? He writes, yes. I wrote, so how many clicks are you looking for? He says 200 to test, and then I'll buy more. And so I'm just going to take you through this conversation. All right, I wrote, okay, so I just need you to send 100 via PayPal, because I'm charging him 50 cents a click, right? So 200 times 0.50 equals $100. $100 via PayPal. Here's my PayPal address. Then I can start sending possibly tonight, most likely tomorrow. Now, I like to use this terminology because I don't want to overcommit, right? If I don't feel like sending tonight, I don't want him to come back and say, "Hey, you were going to send, and he never did," right? So I said, I can send possibly tonight, most likely tomorrow morning. This way, tomorrow afternoon comes around, then I can send. It gives me a little bit more leeway. So it's just some advice as you get into this stuff, right? So I wrote, you got a swipe or you want me to write it up? Now, a swipe is the actual email, right? So he actually sends it to me at the bottom, but he read, I can get you one, but you can write it up. So I wrote, yeah, I'll just write it up. You can send me one anyways. I like to take bits and pieces of the email. Now, I like to have a little bit of conversation with them before the sale, because he hasn't paid me yet. You got to remember, even though we're selling traffic, I am selling something here. So I'm trying to let him know that I know what I'm doing, right? So he writes, any discounts for me? Now, people are going to negotiate. They are going to try to get better pricing. And I'm going to recommend that you stay strong. Your first time selling, especially, don't budge on your prices. I know my lists are good, and I'm not going to negotiate my price unless I really want to make the sale. And right now, I don't feel like I need to really make the sale, so I just said, no, I don't do that with most sellers, and I don't spam my list with offers. I don't hammer my list out. I treat them pretty well. And when you go through the FPL system, I'm going to show you how to sell solos, but also treat your list good. I wrote I got high quality subs, and I'm only looking to sell about 1,000 clicks. Now, stuff like this, I'm only looking to sell 1,000 clicks, then I probably won't sell next month. Now, I didn't say I'm not going to sell. I said I probably won't sell. So if he sees me again, I can come back to this and say, hey, I said probably, this is my business. I'm going to run it the way I want to run it. But, this is kind of like an urgency type of deal here. Like I'm just trying to sell 1,000 clicks and that's it. This is going to make your offer seem better. So now he's going to write buyer's list. Right? Do you have buyers on your list? Now I know I have buyers on my list. You may not know that yet. If you do or you don't, I'm going to recommend just pay attention to what you send out. Normally if you have people opening and clicking, they're going to be buyers. What they're asking is, do you know you have people that have purchased a product or service from you? So so I wrote, I kind of responded to his last question. Maybe after we do some solos next month, you start picking up 500,000 click packages, I can discount the price per click. Right then and there, you can see new business marketing. You have sent $100 to Megan Farcher, which is my wife's PayPal account. So I just made $100. So it took me literally, we made the message at 4:10. It's 4:57. It took me 47 minutes, and I made $100. Right. So now, some people would kind of give up right there, right? So, at this point, I'm answering his question. I wrote, yes, Liz, I have many buyers from previous products I've sold. He wrote, how much is your 500 package, right? So, that was the reason that I had left something up here like this. If you pick up my $500 or $1,000 package, because I didn't want to just end here. I wanted him to see this so he would realize I have more for sale. So he writes, how much is your 500 package? 500 clicks. And I wrote, first time on the 500 package, I'd move from 0.50 to 0.45. So now I'm actually trying to make the sale. He already sent me $100. I'm thinking to myself, well, you know what? I really want to pick up 225 here. If I leave it at 0.50, he may not. So I give him a little bit of discount. I actually discount him, 0.5 cents on the click here, right? So, I like to buy more, but I haven't tested your ads, haven't seen any of your pages with testimonials. I'm trusting you by your word. Now, I actually have pages with testimonials. I knew that I didn't need to send him any of that type of stuff because I kind of wanted to prove it in this video that you don't need to have all that fancy testimonials and pages. Now, that stuff definitely helps you, and I recommend if you're going to get into selling traffic that you get that stuff. But I wanted to show that you didn't need it, and you could see that all of this is, a live sale. I'm trusting you on your word. Give me the 500 for 0.40. So he wanted a better deal than I was offering, and he's telling me he's waiting by PayPal. So he's ready to send it to me if I'm willing to budge on the price. Now, you can respond to this any way you want, but I knew responding to him saying I'm the creator of this product, this product, this product, and I have tons of other products that I've created. I have 2,000 plus paid members. I knew that giving him a little bit more. I also said, hey, you could reach out to people in the community. Most know me, and that I rarely sell. Here's what I'll do. If you want to send me the 125 this time, next month, I'll contact you before I post, and you can have first dibs on the solo, and I'll drop the price to 0.40. Now, what is this doing for me? This is basically assuring me next month that if I have a solo ad, he's going to buy it, right? He's ready for me to sell, especially if he has a good, if he has a good solo ad here. He's going to definitely pay me next month. So which is the goal as a solo ad provider. I want him to get leads and get sales. But, I basically said, send me the 125. So here you go. Right here it says new business marketing. You have sent 125 to Megan Farcher. So now it is 5:07, right? It was 4:10 when we made the post. Just so we can show you here. It was 4:10 when we made the post. It is now 5:07 and we've made $225, right? So it took us let me do some math here. It took us, what is that, 57 minutes? 47? Man, every time you're in front of a camera, you can never add. But less than an hour, right? I just made $225 in less than an hour, right? So then he gives me his tracker link. Here you go. Here's his tracker link. So this is just going to lead to that same page. It's going to track the click. You can see here, it's going to bring us to the same page he had sent us. All right, okay, perfect. You get that swipe, you can paste it here. I'll just like to use it for some extra content, right? So I'm just following up on what I already said, and here he goes. Now he sends me his swipe file. Now, if I was really wanted to be lazy, I could go like this. I could do this. I could copy this, right? Now I could log into my FPL autoresponder. I could actually paste the email. He gives it to us, right? I could paste the email. I could just remove this little piece here and put his tracker link and then click send. I mean, that's going to take me literally 5 minutes to do. What I'll probably do is I'll actually paste it in there, and then I'll just change the word up a little bit because I want it to kind of not look so spammy and all that type of stuff. But and that's it, you know. So in under an hour, we made $225 live. Do you guys see the potential here? This was one solo ad, right? So I've actually already had a couple other offers come through. You know, a lot of people really trying to negotiate, so I haven't really moved on any of them. But you know, by tonight, I'm sure I would even get more. And I'm not going to actually sell anymore because I really wanted to do this for demonstration purposes only. But you know, if tonight, by tonight, you know, I will have way more people willing. And this is only one area, right? So I only posted in like maybe 15 Skype groups. We could post on, you know, I have like 35, 40 Skype groups. We have Facebook groups, Facebook, your own wall. You can send it out to your own email list. There are all kinds of solo ads websites too. So if I really wanted to go crazy and post out there, it's not about getting customers. It's how many clicks can you handle? How big is your list? How many clicks can you handle? So, you know, technically tonight, if I wanted to make a quick 750 or 1,000, boom, I got it, right? And you can do the same thing. Now, I've helped people do this over and over again. You know, I've helped some people. You know, they're out there making 10,000 a month just by selling solo, and they're running with it. So I hope you have enjoyed this video. You really got some good value here on how to sell traffic. You know, inside the system, we talk about typing up emails, you know, different strategies, all kinds of, you know, how to jump your list up and grow your list and really get over 25, 30,000 subscribers. This way you can really, you know, you can sell 500 to 1,000 click solos, because you got to think here, you know, I sold 500 clicks. If I had sold 1,000, I would have made, you know, I would have made double my money. So again, we go over all of that stuff. If you're not an FPL system member, I highly recommend that you get in now before pricing and all that stuff starts going up. You know, at this point, we're not open to the mass public, but there are a good 40 members in here, and there's going to be more and more as the doors open and people see the potential that, you know, somebody is really teaching other people how to make, you know, 1,000 to 20,000 plus a month through a variety of methods. Promote your own business, promote your own biz ops, you know, sell traffic, whatever it may be. So this is Chris Farcher. Again, I hope you have enjoyed this video.